get the pussy like I'm a 30 out 6 when I'm ripping the beat up, but then I heard it got pissed when I got at the top and I'm feeling pretty hot. Cause you know that they can't see dirty job. He's saying the home, he is a handful. How in the hell he hovering, having hell go handle. I said to seven rich, he happens to be the man, so we put it together, thinking in me name was a gamble. Guess not, cause it be the gas bot. Cali go say what we're doing, I said pull a laptop. So now the people finally get free of the best luck. No baby, I know the troopers coming, so let's talk, nigga. You're on. People got the wondering if I speak short song. This I got nothing killing, making it too strong. If you're thinking about it, you're gone. Nobody can catch you, hit this beating on silence. The beat is a problem, and if you got a feeling in your mouth, you gon' have to beat it to fight up him. It's a lot of him, and I mean a lot of them. And me and Nina used to follow them, I got it out of me, body them. This is Hitman, the Hitman, correct them. Any fan for this hand, forget dancing out of him. And he can't take offense to withstand a part of him. Who stand with your hands, so move in the crowd of him. If I ain't making sense, then you better stand for the end, but feel like the best. It ain't even been a gift for me to hit him, I beat him. They never heard of us, but look at them turning up. I start the shit off, I super sip it to make him be inputting. Even when I be flipping, niggas be filming it. I said they purpose to pimp up in the reverse conditions I'm living in. A new bigger, no mess than naming it. Gotta be fast or a smash on a nigga with half the cash. I'm a little sicker, quicker than you figure. I make it even bigger than the window. If you have fast delivery, I'ma eat your dinner. Better than mine, I don't know me, I mean other guys. I jump around so that I mean that I'm rubberized. Me and not master, me know we motorized. We beat 'em till the pig on feed 'em.
If you wanna go with your speed, I'ma leave it in the just speed. I'ma speed you on the bus speed, and I'm gonna hit me to the speed. If you wanna go with your speed, I'ma leave it in the just speed. I'ma speed you on the bus speed, and I'm gonna hit the club. Sometimes I feel like I never slow down. Sometimes I feel like I never slow down.
Before I rate this beat, let me just check the seats. Stephanie Mills left any extra they feel so fixed. I see bitch next to me in the seats, feel oh she eat more with a breath factory. I'm in the habit of grabbing the mic and babbling, not dabbling bikes. But I might just follow my fucking leader, traveling after the night. Grabbing it right from the medicine, coming in, get touched with a psych and attacking like a juggler by jetpacking, I backpack on the right. What this single pin up inside a window, it's an up in nigga standing with a seal that light. I figured I try to see the big in the fire, I'm triggering, freaking the system, and I skip it to get it with driving screw on my limo collided with a center divided. I went through the window and ended up being pinned to the side. So my finna be on a friend of the guys, boy. Friend of the fly, I think I'm from Idaho. The chicken I say I ain't the pajamas. When I pick up in a minute, missing on my stickers, then it's the minutes I can even take the hitchin' is the sin is that you've been killed, the maintenance. I ain't been in the some genesis, and me nemesis, go off me. Focus, man, I like degenerate. I got it in degenerate, and I tell me this man, I just full of jealousy. Envious of female independence, hell with a clitoris, hit or miss. You never consider this a bit of disappointment. I never failed to deliver this. Whatever they were in this, will be just like a certificate of authenticity that I'm thinking about. So I think of the quickest and sickest with to make them pick it. I pick it, you can break it. I pick it, the wickedest shit to say. Put it back on a level, incredible, half of rebel, unforgettable. Better believe this beat able. I consider this and I suck my prey. You think you got away? Not today. One day you want a song and then I just say I will feed up the dread and drop the play. Eating love is taking coffee cake. Got out the song with Drake and they just gotta make sure that our stories corroborate. I'm allowed to take like Kanye walking up on the stage for Beyonce. Like it's my job to say that you know that you're artist, but it's my obligation. On the same songs when you and I stay. Munition, the plan is the punisher with this gun in your 100 words. And I could other words, motherfuckers better run. You know, look at the girl run away, but they run running. No one, no one, don't wanna go hit your boyfriend off a fucking runaway. Locomotivo, catch on up on the just tryna fuck with you.
If you wanna go with your speed, I'ma leave it in the just speed. I'ma speed you on the bus speed, and I'm gonna hit the club. If you wanna go with your speed, I'ma leave it in the just speed. I'ma speed you on the bus speed, and I'm gonna hit the club. Sometimes I feel like I never slow down. Sometimes I feel like I never slow down.
I'm the fury, the final fight. I flip it up, proud and I'm fed. I'm so feeling fly. I'm freaking on fire, finishing with a flow and fly. Feminist fake is fall. I'm throwing the forward to fire. Never forget it. I step at the head of a critic. I spit up in the ditch. Shipping to be a dead epidemic. Go up a clinic and make it brother. Ready percentage of a nothing who's starting to get a little bit cynic. I was never the devil. I would have fight up in the industry. Better to metal. We're giving a lot of energy. We're rapping, be checking it out. We go up. If it's the evil enemy, it'll be over. Wanna get down in front of you down. You ever making fun of the clown? I'm gunning you down. We're doing it under the ground. I wonderful sound. If anybody come at the hound, I wanna be found. Bitch. Will never beat me without slick Rick. I got it from never got lick the balls and they stick. If you never listen to me, you musical misfit. Now after every time I be dropping, I get beat. I'm hating a lot of rappers, they tryna speak quick, but the middle was cutting me, we killing me in this bitch. If you want in my circle of trippers, you mistake. Cause me and my nigga twist, I really in this shit.
Speed up. If you wanna go with your speed up, I'ma leave it in the just speed.